Good news, everybody. My traders are finally back. It's so exciting to be able to trade for stuff again because I have a lot of stock that I have to get rid of, and I want to make use of all of it to get more furniture and things, and also hopefully to get more ammunition for things like the MP7 if it ever becomes available. There's 308 bullets, but I don't see what I need for the MP7. That's fine. We're going to worry about that later because there's something else that I really want to show you guys. And first of all, you probably noticed my gun swinging back and forth quite a bit there. That's because I've ditched the Vostok mod for right now, and I'm using the, what's it called? The weapon reposition mod. And that does what you think it does. It actually adds some custom stances for the weapons. So like it makes your character hold a weapon differently. It adds this extra sway when sprinting. And also, if I'm just holding, if I'm holding my weapon normally and I sprint, he like holds the weapon this way and runs like that, which is pretty cool, I think. Also, I noticed that with the latest version of Vostok, I think it actually threw my text centering off center. That problem that I had when I was using the weapon and equipment conditions mod came back with the latest update. And I think that updated like today or yesterday or last night or something. Once again, another very frequent update from Lico, the developer. I wanted to do that so that I could try out primarily the weapon reposition mod, since I hadn't done that for a really long time, and I had seen some people in the Discord server using it. And I was like, hey, that looks pretty cool. And I noticed that you can customize the stances, which reminds me a lot of the SPT realism mod, and obviously I like that, so I wanted to give it a shot. But I'm just using the default stances right now to get a feel for it, and I actually like them a lot. I think that's really good. Additionally, the other thing I wanted to do this for is because I'm now using the simulated ballistics mod, and from the same developer, which I'm pretty sure is KG. Is that as the developer for these two mods that I'm talking about right now. The other mod that I'm using with it is the simple engagements mod, which actually modifies AI response and behavior a bit to, like, you know, combat. It adjusts their sort of aimbottiness and makes them a bit more immersive in how they behave and how they engage and stuff like that. And it also, you can adjust the bot cap too. So if I was to pull up simple engagement, you'd see right here that there is a population section. So you can use the population controller and you can set a max number of active enemies. I've increased it to 5 for right now. And also a maximum for how many bots can spawn into a raid in total, which I've set to 12 at the moment. Aside from that, oh god, my allergies are so bad right now. I can't even talk right. Aside from that, the big thing here is the ballistics, simple ballistics mod, or simulated ballistics mod. So that makes it so that we have actual bullet physics in the game, instead of just having all the weapons be hit scan, which is the default in the vanilla, and exactly how I'd been playing the game up to this point. And I just wanted to give it a shot today. There's a guy up there. You can see him. So check this out. It's hard to see, obviously, but there's bullet travel time, there's bullet drop, and I think bullet speed according to weapon. And so far in my testing today, I have really enjoyed it. It's been so cool. It adds so much to the gameplay by removing that hit scan aspect, right? So like, I've only been carrying 2 magazines for each weapon up until this point, because that's pretty much all I needed to have spare. Each engagement can be sorted out in a few bullets most of the time. As long as I can mouse over an enemy's head, they're gonna go down. But with this, sometimes I have to correct my shots, especially when firing from long range. Whoa boy. And that makes me use more ammunition in total in the end. So I have to carry more ammunition with me, and for close-up engagements, I want to have more magazines available too. I don't even see the other shooter. He's got to be like over there somewhere. Someplace I just can't see him properly. I've been looking at this guy who's just kind of wandering out in the field. He's not doing anything. Ah, see that? See that? There's a little delay. And as he moves around, I have to, like, correct my fire a bit. Ouch! Where'd that come from? Is that right over here? Aha! Ah, and you can see the tracers as well. I've enabled the tracers so that you can actually see where the bullets are going. You can disable those really easily. I've turned them on mostly because I like tracers, but secondly because it's good to be able to see like how the mod is working and like how the bullets actually travel. I think it's good. Like the bullet travel seems and feels really good, very appropriate. And if I just do this, yeah, you can see the tracers coming from my weapon. There's no aiming assistance. It's still traveling straight from the barrel of the weapon, so you know, no help there. And I think it's just great. Like sometimes the sound effects have been a little weird when taking fire from a distance. Like I would get the bullet crack coming from incoming fire too soon, but that was only at first, and I think it kind of like figured itself out. I have no idea. Maybe it's gonna happen again. But it's great to sort of like hear the gunfire and then hear the crack of the ammunition, even though that's not necessarily realistic. But just for like, you know, mechanical operation in the game, it's good and fun and constructive to have like that delay. And I've really been enjoying playing with it so far. So I'm just gonna run out here with you guys real quick, get into some fights, and really show this off. Because I wanted to have some time to get used to it and to get my thoughts together about it before I dedicate a mod review video to this mod, which I do plan on doing because it's significant enough for me to want to go a little bit more in depth and demonstrate it. And pretty soon I'm going to be starting that individual mod review video thing. If you're familiar with what I used to do with SPT, it's going to be a lot like that. But this time, I actually kind of just wanted to take a break from editing the major showcase video because I finished a big bulk of the editing on that today. Let's swap over to the MP5. Because I'm pretty sure this bot's still in here, isn't he? There's still a guy in the bunker. Yeah, I finished editing a big section, a big bunch of work on that big video that's coming out, and I wanted to take a break. It was exhausting. He may not still be in here. I noticed that my arm stamina isn't decreasing when I'm holding the MP5 up. Is that because it's so light? No stock or anything, so it just doesn't matter. What if I ADS? Will it start to go down then? No, wow. Awesome. Alright, so he wasn't on that side. Maybe he's over here? If he didn't just like run back out and I didn't notice. Maybe he's not in here. Oh my god. I knew that would happen. So I'm really liking this simulated ballistics mod. I think it adds a whole lot to the game. And I'm excited to spend more time with it. There goes my armor, by the way. That thing is dead. Anything in there? Nope. What did he have on him? He had the KAM. I am looking for a KAM that's in better condition. Obviously, mine's at 67%. And I wore the one that I had before down testing this mod earlier today. So, nope, that's no better. Whoops, unload. There we go. Toss that down. And then I'll swap back over to the KAM. I've also started to like just how the LPVO scopes work vanilla more than with the Vostok mod, and I think that's because of how the handling turned out. I don't even miss like being able to have it closer to my face anymore, even though I do think it's beneficial overall for like the game. I'm just used to this now, and I think it works just fine for me. So I'm gonna stick with this for right now. I'm still tracking the updates to the Vostok mod because it's still very interesting to me. It also modifies player movement in a way that I really like. And even with the skills and XP mod that I'm using right now to upgrade my own mobility, it doesn't have as much of an effect as the Vostok mod did, but it's such a comprehensive overhaul that it tends to conflict with other mods in ways that just bother me. So I'm just taking a break from it for right now, and we'll see how it turns out in the very near future. Oh, God. I'm so congested. Hey, I see that. I see that guy. Wait. What? Oh, I lost him. There's a bandit moving through the trees over there somewhere. So yeah, they're probably going to want to dial in the Doppler effect of actually, ow, wow, that was my helmet. The Doppler effect of the gunfire into the sound effects. I don't necessarily know if that would be a part of this simulated ballistics mod or not. I would hope so. And I have no idea how difficult that would be to implement. There he is. But it would really go all the rest of the way, you know, to like make it more immersive and more functional. And I'm hoping that we do get that. Whoa, God. But it's nice to know that the enemy doesn't have hit scan guns anymore. They're gonna have to do a little bit of shot calculation just like me. Ow! Oh my God. I'm deliberately staying in the fight so that we can watch the simulated ballistics mod in action more, you know what I mean? Because I want to see everything about it. There he is. I thought I saw him over there. That was a good hit. Got him. If you read the description for the simulated ballistics mod on the page, there's a lot of information. Kind of looks like it's just resting out there, doesn't it? About all the things that it does modify, and of course in the MCM for it too. Simple simulated ballistics rather. These are all the things that you can modify. And there's a lot to look at. There's a debug overlay, which I'm not sure what it... Oh, check it out. Yeah, there's like literally all the information that the mod is tracking over there on the top left if you're into that sort of thing. Ballistics. Let me turn that off. You can affect weapon handling, the ballistics physics, and all these other things. I turned up the alpha for the tracer and also increased tracer variation just so they'd be more visible and I guess more interesting too. It also adds a flash, like an actual bright flash to the muzzle flash so that it shows up and illuminates the environment in the game. Oh my God. These guys are just wasting my helmets, man. Got a bunch of bandit marksmen out here. How are they so capable? I'm pretty sure I could change that if I wanted to. If I feel like they're too dangerous, I can go in there and reduce their accuracy and precision to a certain extent. Where the hell was that other guy? Who so casually just hit me in the helmet? I don't know. They're almost always exclusively out in the field, if not by the bunkers. And also by the barn too. The big horse barn, the very sad horse barn that's out there. Oh, he's not even looking over here. That was a really slow turn. Of course, at a long range, like from a distance, their animations are slower. You can see they look like they operate at a lower frame rate. And I'm pretty sure that's a performance thing. You see it in other games too. Ooh, there's some guy way over there. Here we go, a long-range target. Oh, I'm out. I gotta reload. Let's see, he's over there. He's behind the tree, I think. There he is. I want to be able to see. Nope. So you can see the hit that's like on the ground. It does take some significant adjustment, which I really, really like. Ooh, it's tough because I've never actually had to do this in Vostok. I got him. But that makes long-range fire and engagements much less, like, you know, reliable. So it's going to force me to make more careful use of my ammunition or to bring more of it with me, which is great. That increases the value of magazines and ammunition to me. So I think I'm going to have a great time with this. I saw that at first, with like the first version of this game, there were some problems. And I think, according to what I'm seeing so far, that those problems have mostly been ironed out. And of course, it's still in development, and there's still some discussion about it and everything on the website. So we'll probably see some changes about it here in the near future. But right now, I think I'm pretty satisfied. Because imagine, you know, trying to run around on the minefield and in apartments with this, right? So like shooters from up high in the towers or in the windows, on the rooftops of the apartment buildings and stuff like that. That's going to make things more interesting. And it even adds that subtle calculation up close when you're trying to snap return fire, you know? It means you're going to have to do just a little bit of leading no matter what, because hit scan is no longer a thing. Oh, importantly though, to note, I think the BTR and also rockets fired from the attack helicopter are still hit scan. Well, okay, the BTR cannon is still hit scan. The rockets operate the same way as they used to. Obviously not hit scan, but they are rockets, and there was no need to give them ballistics because they have travel time. So just in case you were worried about that, that is the deal. Since I have the mod that adds attachments to weapons, I think I want to run out here and see what I can find on the kills that I've already got, because it's going to be useful if I find anything valuable, yeah, to take into the gunsmith. That's not really much. There's a guy over here. What's he got? Just the car off. I'll take his food. There's that guy, the resting bandit. Oh, it's because of the backpack, isn't it? Oh, is this not backpack guy? Oh, he just landed that way. Oh boy. Oh no. He also just had a pistol. So the maximum per map now, like I showed you, is 12 bots. And the maximum active bots is going to be 5 instead of 4. So that is going to change my experience to some extent. Not severely. It's kind of a subtle change. But it's something to keep track of. It's kind of funny. I've really started making heavy use of the Outpost mod to test like mod parameters and mechanics and stuff, because it's such a big wide open area with lots of space for engagements, and it can be easy to pick out, you know, the enemies when they're around. And if I just make myself visible out in the map, they're gonna find me, so it's easier. It's usually quicker to like get into engagements. So it's a time saver. It's a little bit easier to figure things out, and I can tweak mods on the fly, see how they work. That's better. That is better. So I'll keep that. I do like the weapon reposition stances. I think they look good. I like how the Vostok mod was making the resting stance, or low ready, much flatter to the body so that it took up less screen space. But I might be able to do that on my own with the customizer. And I'll worry about that later, because this is okay for now. It's not obtrusive. It's not obstructing my view. Oops, what's in here? Nice. Load that into my IFAC. Yeah. And then I guess I'll take those. Health is 72, so let's heal. And then reload it. And blow my nose. Where was that guy that I shot over here? Was he over here? Was he closer to the barn? Was he on this side? I can't even remember anymore because I was talking too much. No, I lost him. I'll just go around this direction. And... oh yeah, there he is. I found him. Nothing on the MP5 and nothing on him also. Did I already check him? Is that what that was? Sorry, I'm just a little excited and also tired. It was fatiguing to go through the day and then spend like 3 hours editing my video. But it'll be worth it. I really hope I have it out very soon. My plan is to have it after this weekend, because I still have to put a bunch of clips together for it. And I know I keep putting it off, but it's just so much work. It takes so much time, you know? And I want to make it good. So it's going to take that time and effort. Alright, if things are calm here now, I guess I'll go over to the school, spend a little time shooting around over there, and see how it feels on another map to use these simulated ballistics, and have a good time. RK-95, he just had a potato. You know, a potato is not very useful to use with a rifle, so why did he have that? What you got? I'll take that. And that. Did I check this container? Nope. Okay. Now I'll go. Now I'll get out of here. For this raid, let me swap the VDU out for the Cobra. That has 20. I'll load this up. And I'll load this up. This here, put that there. Feeling good about my chances. So now I've only got this to aim with. It's great to have the long range scope to see just how the bullets are behaving over long ranges. That's exactly what I wanted to check. Oh my god, do you hear that? Oh man. Dude, I'm in trouble now. Want this to be a great demonstration. Where's it gonna be? Sounds like it's over on that side. I don't even have any body armor. Which means I really cannot give him any opportunity to shoot at me, because it'll just be over with. Oh, he died like right away. I saw him fall, but I was like, what? Yeah, he's over on that side. He's like on the other side of the field from me. And I just heard the doctor. It's a voice I haven't heard in a while. Is he gonna come over here? Or is he just gonna drive out in that direction? Oh, he's way over there. What does he... oh. Nothing I want. It'd be kind of cool if you drove around in the field and like made donuts or something like that. That'd be kind of funny. Alright, is he just... he is driving in this direction, so do I like... do I stage up and get ready for him? Yeah, he's coming this way. Oh, but he's turning away. Yeah, he's gonna go that way. Yeah, he just drives straight through the tape and leaves. So if I had run over here in time, would I have been able to get his attention? It would have been terrible because I wouldn't have had time to get to cover. I guess that's it. Okay. So much for him. No Punisher for me today. Oh, how'd I miss this guy? I was like running around looking and I still didn't see him as I came around the corner. Alright, so if I just like hip fire at this guy... Wow, that was easy. As long as I know where my rifle is pointing, I can still get him just fine. It just feels more like logical, it just feels more natural, since there's actual travel time to the bullets. It's something you expect in these new games, you know, like in any sort of like sandbox game like this. I actually I don't think I know about any other game in the genre that uses hit scan weapons. Right? Not with these like realistic weapons and stuff, not in realistic environments, because it's decidedly unrealistic. So those developers would have prioritized their ballistics mechanics. Is he like inside? Ah. Oops. Starting a storm. What about canted? So that's another thing. I did enjoy how the Vostok mod puts the canted aim on its own toggle. So I can just come straight up to canted from rest. Which I do think that's how it should be. Alright, I think he's outside. Oh my god. Yep, that happened. Scared me, because I was like... I guess I didn't see the flash. Maybe he was just like shooting at me through the gap right here. I was like, oh, he must be outside. That was just a severe miscalculation on my part. But I didn't die, so it wasn't so bad. I'll take that. That's good to have for trading. Let me steal the ammunition from this rifle. There's not very much. It's just something I have. But my my armor is totally gone now. I don't have a plate or a helmet anymore. Sucks. Put this here, put this here. And that should be good for now. What? There is somebody else. Was he out on the road or out to the side? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Don't do this to me. Oh, maybe he's out in the woods. What? Okay, I'm totally clueless. I have no idea where this other shooter is. Of note, since I was complaining about weapon condition earlier, since I'm probably going to be firing more in general with the simulated ballistics mod, I'm probably going to wear down my weapons faster. So that's going to make it much more important to keep track of my weapon condition and also keep my repair kits handy, of which I only have 2. And I was saving them for my most valuable weapons, which were like the Kar-21 and, I don't know, maybe one of my AK-12s or something. And that's because you can fit all the attachments on an AK-12 since it has the rails. So I was like, well, if there's going to be an assault rifle I keep, it's probably going to be that. Oh no, I have the 416. That's right, I also have the 416. I knew I was forgetting something. So that's what I was saving them for. I was going to use the repair kits for the Kar-21 and the 416, which I think I'm still going to do. And whoever shot at me must have ran. So they're gone. It is the time, which is 1800. It's going to be dark. You know what? I guess I'll just beat it and flee over to the village and do some low light, I guess, engagements with the MP5 and see how that goes. So I imagine that, yeah, the tracer is still pretty easy to see in the dark, obviously. That does seem like it'll give me an advantage. Someone's close. Oh, he's right there. Ow, are you kidding me? I thought the mod was supposed to make it harder for them to snap shoot me. Yeah, that felt pretty good. It isn't that tracers are necessary for shooting games, it's just that it's just helpful because it's a video game and I don't have any other reference for like how my bullets are traveling. And it's just obviously necessary to get a good idea of how that functions so that I can decide whether or not I want to keep this mod. Hey Generalist, how you doing? It has been a while. That's a pretty good stock of things. Matches and cigarettes and batteries too. E-powder. Cool. Good, glad to have you back. Let me raid your stuff so that I can maybe benefit from something? Give me what you got. Nope, nothing. 6 left. I definitely want to reload. And I still have 2 other magazines. I'm gonna reload this one for sure. The game does prioritize magazines that are more full over ones that are less full, right? When you're going to reload. I've never, like, tested to be sure, but that would be really easy to figure out. Nobody. Oh, over there. Got him. Wait a minute. Is that a bad guy using a flashlight? There's a light source in here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sure enough. That's a separate mod, by the way. I can't remember if I've talked about that or not, but the bots can use both flashlights and night vision. And you're going to be able to see them use those flashlights. You'll be able to see them wearing the night vision. I'm pretty sure the night vision goggles are going to be restricted to the guards and the soldiers only. Wow. I do like being able to see their tracers. That's really cool. Ah. It's a little tougher with the MP5. I mean, it's obviously not a long-range gun, you know, so it's not designed to suit that need. Got him. That was that. So yeah, what do you think about this? Like, simulated ballistics from a mod for Road to Vostok. This is like really cool, I think. This is one of those developments that I was talking about being just like really rad from the community. It demonstrates just like the veracity of the community to do this stuff in the first place. If you look at the roadmap for the game, I'm pretty sure you will find an overhaul for the gunplay and the gun mechanics, which to me suggests that we'll be getting vanilla ballistics, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, like, why wouldn't he do that, right? I'm gonna have to look at that again just to make certain that I saw that. But I do believe we'll be getting that natively in the game at some point. I just think that it's really cool to have this, and I think it's developer KG who put that up there. I'll put a link to the mod in the description if you're interested in that. I haven't put it on my mod list yet because I'm not... I'll probably be keeping it, so I probably will add it to my list. It's just not on there right now, so you can keep your eyes open for that change in the very near future. But I just wanted to show this off to you guys real quick and get your opinion, so leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me if you want to use this for your game. Like, if you feel like giving it a shot, if you think that it's going to be better or worse for the gameplay. Maybe it's too much of a change from just like the vanilla style, you know? I would totally get it if it was a bit too much of an overhaul just from like the native vanilla version of the game for now. Because not everybody's going to be into it. But I think that it's a great change and I'm excited to have it. I'm going to be using it for a while, so let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. In the next episode, I'm going to be doing some trading and preparing for the transmission on day 50, which I'm really excited about. Okay. Yeah, time to get ready.